Today we're going to talk about some cool topic that is something that we quite see a lot in the internet, which is hate. I don't know what's wrong with the people that it's hating so much on everything. I know that you are allowed to not like everything or just express your opinion, but some stuff are just pure hatred that is just like projecting yourself. And it's annoying, and many people don't know how to deal with it in these kind of situations, and that's what I wanted to talk about this, because I haven't seen a lot of things that are remind me about this topic, and I just wanted to touch this topic about. Okay, to start, uh, the type of hate we're going to touch right now is the type of hate that people just leave to be annoying. The things that are, oh, you're so ugly, you're so awful, you're so annoying, things that usually could hurt you, and many people just take it seriously, and the many people just fall apart because of this, and many people don't care and stuff like that. How we can deal with this, and we need to change our mindset to start. um, we need to change our mindset. We need to stop thinking about this type of comments. Sometimes when you hear something repeatedly, um, at the beginning you just say, oh, that's so stupid. But when so many people tell you about it, you constantly think about that. Why the people is telling me this? Maybe this is something I'm not seeing, and that becomes something that haunts you and becomes annoying. The thing is that it doesn't have to be that way, okay? Because the just because many people see something, it has to be true, because there are many people that is just paying attention and doesn't want to see you happy. In my country we have a say that says people don't like see pretty eyes in other faces, in other people's faces. That means that the people just hate when other people is happy because their lives are miserable and wanted to project themselves on them. By example, yesterday I commented on the post of a friend who was asking, "Did you ever got a bad comment or a bad like a criticism, like a critic of someone?" I don't know, a person you just happen to know or something like that, just for your style. And this person was telling to my friend that she was just an attention seeker because she was just dressing up to impress and just to be an attention seeker. And why she had to be everywhere so, I don't know, so well dressed and so overdressed in her opinion, or over, I don't know how to say this in English. When she, I don't know, for her she was using too much makeup and stuff like that. I saw the photos of my friend on that day, and she was just dressed normally. She was using normal makeup or stuff like that. But whatever. Um, Me as a person who have a style that it's not common, which is inspiring in history, in Asia, and many other stuff that I like. It's my way to express myself. I receive that type of criticisms a lot because the people say, "Oh, you're just an attention seeker. You're just crazy. Why you are not normal." And my friend was told that she was not nice or humble, and that's something that was uncomfortable for that people. Um, she got to the conclusion, and I was the conclusion that she was just projecting herself, or maybe she was just envious, or was a narcissistic person that wants some sort of control, which happened to be many other people that you might cross on your life. That might be the case with many of the people that you cross on your life, because that happened to me. Once I met a child that was, why are you like this? My parents say that people like you have psychological problems, and just was like, oh my god, why do I have to have psychological problems just because I like this thing? Did you see me like with us any psychological problem? We were studying music in that school where we were going to, and I was like, why do you have to tell me this? And you're a young person, you have to educate yourself first. And that's the thing, the people don't educate themselves, and that becomes a problem. They think they know everything. They don't want to look beyond their noses, and this is the thing. This is the thing, and they think they have the right, they're entitled to any other people's business just because they think they know best. And sometimes it's just their hatred talking about themselves, whatever they learn, or they're just child. For example, I'm seeing a lot in K-pop recently. There are the people saying, "Oh, that dress is awful. What's wrong with the stylist or so?" And when I see that the costumes and the dresses and stuff like that are something that I might use back in the 2000s. Yeah, I'm a 2000s person because Guess what? I'm almost 30. I don't know. I know it doesn't look like, but I'm not 30. So I'm almost 30. So yeah. And I was like, maybe they just don't know that they are so young, or they never saw in their country, because many countries didn't have this kind of fashion or stuff like that. It's okay. But the thing is that where you are entitled to just say that these people is awful, it's wrong, what's wrong with them, we don't even think about it, we don't even do our research, we don't do something. These people just bring hatred, and some people is just annoying. For example, today I responded a comment that I said a word in Spanish that doesn't sound pretty natural, and it's not in many dictionaries. It's called enojante, which is like angry or something like that. I don't know if that actually word exists in English, but it's something that makes you angry. It's something that is quite, it makes people angry. That's a word because I searched for it, and it's a word that is referring to make something that makes you angry. And I said, oh, it's a word, you can search for it, and I searched it before respond to that comment, because that person didn't even respond to my comment. He just say, is that a word? I never heard that in my life. What's wrong? Whatever. And I was like, yes, it's a word, you can search for it, doesn't matter. And I didn't mean to be like, oh, is that a word, you are so ignorant, stuff like, I didn't mean to. I just said you can search for it, or just whatever. It's a word that just because you never heard a word doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay, that's the thing. And well, the thing was the person searched for the word, and he said it's not in the real Spanish Academy. And I didn't found it. And you know what I did found? Ignorant. And I was like, I didn't even respond, because that was as stupid as hell. You just wanna, I don't know, internet approvals or something, that you're smarter than everyone else, you're fucking cooler than everyone else. There's something wrong with you, and that's what I'm talking about. That's something that people project, and the people think they're right when they're actually not that right, or they're just projecting themselves, projecting their frustrations, pain, they're angry with others, because that happened. Many people pay their angry for something. I don't know if that happened to you, but some stuff. Oh, hi, Tocinita Blogs, hello, and hi, hola, ¿dónde eres? Oh, I'm from Venezuela. Soy de Venezuela. I speak Spanish and I speak English, and this direct is in English. And in Spanish, I can do another one tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But okay, thank you for being here. What was I about? Yeah, I was talking about the purpose of projecting and stuff like that. I don't know if that happened to you before, but many people, many parents sometimes get angry at work, or with their husbands, their partners, whatever. And sometimes you are like the punching bag, not literally, but sometimes they just yell at you, and mom, what I did wrong, or stuff like that. Or maybe your friend, or maybe even your couple, that happens sometimes. You're upset, and you say, oh honey, don't throw that there, because you are, I don't know, making dirty the floor or stuff like that. You're just putting garbage everywhere, don't do that, please. And I'm not even saying that badly, but he said, oh, you're always complaining about me, I'm so tired of everything, blah blah blah, blah. That's something that they were like just projecting, or giving other people like their opinions or stuff like that. But there's not exactly how they feel, or just they are venting themselves everywhere. That happens sometimes. That happens with these kind of people. They just want to ban, or don't want some sort of approval, or they're just internet trolls. And that's the thing, you can't take these people seriously. It's when you know that you did something wrong, you analyze your actions. You know, oh, okay, I did something wrong. I have something weird on my face, or something, whatever. Okay, but they're most of the time they're just people bending their stupid beliefs in someone else's faces. By example, oh, I post a photo in the beach. Oh, you are so an improper woman. How can you put that in the beach? I don't care whatever you think. And that's the thing. You have to change your mindset, and to think differently. To say, okay, these people is just painting that has nothing to do with me. I don't care whatever he said, because this is stupid. At the end of the day, it's stupid. Like this person who put in my comment, I was an ignorant just because I say a word that he never heard before, or the real academy or whatever. It didn't say. I don't know if these people know, but the language is built this way. Many people use words that come from other words, and just because they never saw it in a dictionary or so, doesn't mean that it's about sale or spell. And sometimes that happens, and sometimes expressions and stuff that wasn't on the Real Academy Dictionary get into the Real Academy Dictionary after careful consideration, because there are some popular or euphemisms that the people is using daily. By example, we have here in Latin America something that you say, "I'm going out to outside" or something. That it's the same. Uh, I don't know how to say this in English, but it's something like going out, but say it twice. Uh, uh, I'm going out to outside, or something like that. And they say that, so it seems quite weird because you're repeating the same thing twice. You're uh, over it's a double affirmation, I guess. Um, and it's something that the people used to criticize a lot. But right now, the Real Academy of Spanish Language is it putting like it was correct. Sorry, my little dog is seeing something, I guess, in the ceiling. Well, that's what's happened. Whatever. And just because you don't know something or something doesn't look normal or whatever doesn't mean it's right. You don't have to be insulting people everywhere. But this kind of people is just internet trolls that are kind of annoying and doesn't deserve your attention because that's all they want. These people are the real attention seekers, are the real people who have problems in their life. They are criticizing you for something they cannot do. By example, I saw a story already about a little sister that have a big sister, criticize all the choices she make, but that the little sister have a career, have a life, have whatever, and the other sister didn't have anything, and criticize all the time the other one, even their husband or whatever. And that's the thing. The people is just projecting and venting, and you have to change your mindset. You have to change whatever you think. Don't feel bad for these people. Don't let them get into your skin. Don't let them, don't let them make you angrier because that's something that they just can't. They're just looking for that. They want some sort of happiness they don't have in their life, and it's not okay. It's not okay that you let them. They don't deserve your attention. You have better things that you return. We sometimes get obsessed about this, but this kind of hate. I don't know what the people is hating so much. That's really stupid. Get a life. If you're a hater, please get a life. Get a freaking life. If you're about to comment in this video, oh, you're so stupid. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm stupid. Whatever. It's your fucking opinion. It's not mine. Okay? If you think I'm stupid, go for it. I don't think I'm stupid. But if you want to believe that makes you happy, that makes you sleep well at night, that's your problem. Oh, you speak such about English. So what? I don't care whatever you say. Because I know who I am, I know where I am, and yeah, I don't know, something that other people tell you, no, just trust in yourself. But sometimes it's easy to not trust in yourself because I've been there. People really criticize me for everything I do because I'm a weird person, okay? And even in this channel, the people will criticize me for everything. And guess what? I don't need it. I don't care. That's not my business. And I had to, actually, I learned this quite late in life. But I just tried to share with everyone else because it's really important. Change your mindset. Change your mindset to the right spot. Believe in yourself. Believe in whatever you're doing. Because even if you're weird, there's someone else outside that is waiting for you or just gonna appreciate you. And these people who's just commenting about your weight or whatever, because I also saw something about a person that I really like, a singer. She was super skinny and she get fat for a lesion and for some stuff she was taking for that sickness. I don't know those medicaments. I guess they're called. I don't remember how they go. Some pills. I guess there were hormones, stuff like that. There's some stuff for treating the pain, and sometimes this stuff get overweight, and that happens, or even with the age, or when for the hormones natural in your body, or whatever. And well, she was really criticized because of that, because in Korea that's something that you don't see often, but she was really pretty, and the thing is that their stylist wasn't dressing up her as well, because I have a similar body and I was super skinny and I know how to change like, and I know there's a way to make your body look better, but the thing is that they were not doing that, and the netizens were super mean with her, and that's the thing. the netizens were just so blocked in their negativity. They didn't see the good part of her, her voice, her present stage, how she keep um, dancing even with her leashing, even with her pain. Let's try to not be that kind of person. If a person is fat, what's the matter? She was not super overweight. She was not weighing 100 kilograms. She just weighing like 60. That is a normal, still a normal weight. She just wasn't like super skinny like a model. But what's wrong with that? I mean, like, I know that when you are super overweight, that's a health problem. That's so true. And it's the same if you are super skinny. Try to let's try to maintain the things in a central way. Let's try to think out of the box. Let's try to educate ourselves before being that person, and let's not let these people to get into our skin. Well, that's the only thing that I wanted to say for this live. I highly appreciate that you are here. Thank you so much for the people who joined. And well, I'll try to do another one in Spanish because that's my mother tongue, and I guess many people will enjoy this in a better way. Thank you for being here, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.